Hi everyone, it's Pokemon Moshi. It's another Pokemon TCG live deck profile, and this is my Pidgeot colorless deck. Right, colorless, but it is colorless. Set for Charizard. This is my little bit of space. He is the end game. One fire energy, and yeah, he'll knock out anything. And you'll see in the next match, he does the job. Even though I misplayed, but he does the job. So he's the only bit of colour we got in here. You know, we are using fire energy because don't forget, this can only accelerate basic energy. So we need to use actual fire energy and stuff like that. It's fine. So we're using V-Guard, we've got double turbos, we've got 8 fire energies just so we can accelerate onto our Arceus so we can actually do 200 damage. Yeah. And yeah, it's literally we are just using Arceus VStar with Starbirth, Pidgeot's Quick Search, which is amazing. It's Quick Search Pivot, so because it's no retreat, free retreat, and it can attack as well, and it's 280 HP. So we can do a little bit of chip damage with this, with double turbo on it, or whatever we want to put on it, and do say 100 damage or 120 damage, and then it's not exactly difficult. It's not exactly easy to knock this out in one. And then we just pivot out, Arceus, knock it out. We've got the Bibarel engine, of course. That's standard. Lost Vacuum. We've got everything else. I think the only thing we are going to do is the path, because it will neutralise us a little bit more. And I am tempted to put in maybe another Lost City. Sole reason is I think it will be definitely a Lost City. Yes, it is going to be a Lost City. Taste the Pathos, and we want to not be pathed. So we can use Pidgeot. Okay, so we got the Pidgeot Quick Search, we got Starbirth, get ourselves set up. We have Arceus to attack because it's a big boy and it can do 200 without any double turbos on it, and we can do that quite easily. We are using Box of Disasters, which can, you'll see, it actually does work. If they can one-shot us, yeah, it does 80 damage to them. And then we could just clear up with Arceus. If they do some damage on our Arceus, we could just Shell Scare, bring it back, put it back down, apply the energies. There we go. They lose the prize. So we're using 2 Shell Scare, 2 Ionos, Vacuum, Rare Candies for the Pidgeot, of course, 2 bosses. I do wish we actually had another boss, but we have got Pal Pad, so it's not too bad. And we can search out for Pal Pad with Pidgeot, bring back the bosses, there you go. Raihan, Professor's Research, Switches, Judges, all that stuff, all that fun stuff, and energies. Alright, so that's the deck list. The full deck list is in the description below. Enjoy the next battle, and I'll see you on the next one. So, Colourless, Arceus, and Pidgeot. So it's the Colourless Arceus deck, alright? So we're using pretty much just Bibarel, Arceus, Pidgeot, and a little bit of Spies of Charizard, Radiant Charizard. Some reason is it can do what the other ones can, but just better. Now I need another Arceus, correct? Put another energy on you. And I don't want a path yet, so it looks like we're going against a Gengar deck, which is not exactly the best. And I've just gone path straight away. Path, buggered. It's fine because we have counters for that. There it is. That's fine. They're going to go full on Battle VRP paths, so they're going to use Houndoom to accelerate to the Gengar. Do more damage because they're using single strike energy. Bidoof is for their draw power. Fossil Stone onto the Gengar. Yeah. But thank you for the Iono though. Yeah, so we are just using Arceus, Pidgeot, Bibarel, and a bit of spicy Radiant Charizard. So we're going to go for that. We have a double turbo there. We can go. Oh, wait a minute. We want to. Oh, we do want to get rid of this path. So. Yeah, we don't want to lose the Bibarel. We can go for the Arceus. Alright. Go for the Arceus. Bam. And we can't use your ability yet, can we? So we're going to have to get rid of the Bibarel. Oh, what a lovely thing. I need to find another one then. Trinity Nova. Starburst, sorry. And we need to find... Well, at least we've got one. It's not too bad. Did we just use our supporter? I think we didn't. So we need a supporter and we need... oh, what would be nice right about now? They can get past that now, really. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? I think maybe a Judge... A Judge... and a Nest Ball. Right, so we are going to Nest Ball and we're going to find a Pidgeot. Just so we got that on the board. Then we're going to Judge. We're going to get rid of their hand, add some more to us, which is great. We can go Nest Ball again, get another Arceus, and I guess another Pidgey. Okay. Then we are going to accelerate. And we're going to go 1, 2. What we got in our hands? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We only need to keep one for Charizard. Alright? And 1 for you. And yeah, we are using Cheren's Care so that we can actually bring back our Arceus. And we're using its high HP to attack. We are using Bibarel. When we get the Bibarel back, we just flush one down the toilet. Because they put Paths of the Peak down when we couldn't use our abilities. They've just got the Houndoom back. Iono. Alright. I like that hand, but okay. Oh, that's alright. The only reason I haven't put Box of Disasters on yet, and they've just done Paths of the Peak again. Which is fine. That's fine. But we need to start knocking out. Well, we want to knock out this Bibarel as well, actually. Alright. Greninja is going to search for... What are you going to search out for? See, Greninja can be a problem. Not Greninja, sorry, Gengar. I love Gengar. Gengar is one of my favourite Pokemon. It is amazing. Me knocking out this Bibarel now is not really a big deal. I think maybe the Houndoom might be the big deal. At the minute. Yeah, I think definitely. Right, okay, so we've got Bibarel. Sweet. That. Sweet. You there. Iono or Lost City. I want a boss though, to be honest. Path of the Peak shuts them down, shuts us down. That's fine. We want to put that there. Then we're going to draw for 3 and hopefully we get a boss. No boss. But we get an Ultra Ball and that. Alright, so we can go bomb and that. Yeah. Then go Rare Candy, that. Quick search. Boss. Still got a Rare Candy in that, that's fine. Okay, we are going to boss you up. Take that out. Treaty Nova. I don't think I'm going to sort out any more energies. Well, we could actually. Alright. 1. and we'll put it on you. Sole reason is I do not want to run out of energies when I want to charge up my Charizard. And the reason we want for that Houndoom is that they can't bring it back. They can draw and draw and draw, but now they can't evolve into Houndoom to send out energies onto the Gengar. So there's the path. That's unfortunate. But we've still got a Lost Vacuum. We've still got another 2 cards, which is, unfortunately, one's a path and one's a Lost City. And maybe I should change that to maybe another Lost City, to be honest. So now they're going to find another Bibarel. So they're going to double Bibarel, fair enough. I wish I did, but, you know, I had to flush mine down the toilet. Yeah, oh, my poor Bibarel. I love you. You're great. You're great. You're great. You're great. You can't be top mid to deck unless you got Bibarel. Bibarel is your redundancy. It's your backup power. To draw 5 for free. It's not affected by path, anything like that. They can draw for 1 now if they don't use anything. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Gengar? What are you gonna do? Because Gengar it did really well in recent events, I think it was. Are you gonna knock out my Pidgeot? I don't think you can knock it out. I've got an Escape Rope anyway, so it's fine. But I would like to get rid of this Houndoom now, because I think they only play 2 Houndoors, and we flushed 1 down the toilet. Right, they're gonna find. Is it gonna be a Gengar? You need to get Gengar. It was a Houndoom. Look, there's a Houndoom. So we definitely need to get rid of this Houndoom, I think. There's a double turbo. We got that. We got that. We got that. So we are going to do this. See what they give. Oh, yeah, I thought they would. Okay. Then we have a double turbo, which we can put onto the Pidgeot so we can attack. That's 100. And we can go Bibarel. Boss. No boss. Monkeys. Alright, so we got that. If we judge now, is there anything we can do? I want a boss. I don't think we've got enough bosses. We need more bosses, I think. We could go Judge. Just judge him. Sod it. Right, okay, so we got that. So we can use Steve Bob next turn. We've got another Arceus. There's no point of us doing it yet. So we're just going to knock this out. That's another prize. Okay. And we're not going to sell our energies. No. Right, so we are 1 Gengar away, VMAX Gengar away from winning the whole game. So this is a really good game. It's really interesting to be playing against a VMAX Gengar with single strike energy, because it does stack up. It does 250 base, the original Gengar. Now I judged them and they lost a Houndoom. Now they're playing 3 Houndours. Most of them are, no wait, is it 3? I think it's 3 and 3 they use. And now I'm slumbering. Now I need to get heads and to get tails. So I can't retreat. I don't think I can retreat. Can I retreat? No. I can't attack. It's done 60 damage. So my Box of Disasters has done nothing. That we could find. so we can quick search, find maybe a switch. I think maybe a switch. Or I could do Cheren's Care. Cheren's Care could be good, actually. Instead of a switch, because he's done the damage. I could put another Box of Disasters, do more damage. But then I can't do Professor's Research. Or Box of Disasters. We could just get a switch, maybe. Yeah, we'll get a switch for now. So we're going to swap out this one for this, so we can retreat. Now, Bibarel. Yeah, can we go for Bibarel for 2? Let's see what we get. We get a boss. Nice. Even if I knock out Houndoom, he's still going to be able to do it. But he's not going to be able to send out both. So, we can go boss, this. Can they knock out my Pidgeot? I don't think they can. Slumber. I can do 200 with him. Okay. If I had a choice belt now, it'd be really great, but I don't. So I'm going to have to go Bloodly Winds. Knock this out. And no, I do not want to discard that. Now, we are putting the Pidgey out on a limb here. We chose the Gengar that didn't have any energies on it, so they have to accelerate energies onto it. Right, okay, so you're souping him up. You're going to Iono us. So we're at 3 now, which is fine. Because, yeah, he's got 100 damage on this. We've still got another boss left. As long as we, I think we might have prized one. I'm not sure. I need to check again. He's going to get the Gengar on it. He can get Big Boy Gengar or Houndoom. I'm not sure which one. It's probably the Houndoom. Yeah. He doesn't want to give up 3 prizes. Right. Now, can he knock this Pidgeot out? I don't think he can. 280 HP. It's only weak to electricity. It's resistant to fighting. It can do 100 damage. Normally it can do 120, but we're using double turbos. These Arceus are doing 200 now. He's doing 180. The Box of Disasters, but it's fine. Now, oh, that's a juicy one, isn't it? So, what do we want? Well, for one, another Pidgeot. Cool. Now, we've got energy there, energy there, energy there. We can put the energy here. We don't need it in a minute. We can draw for 5 and see what we pick up. So before we Pidgeot, we'll see what we get. So we got a Cheren's Care and a Box of Disasters. And we're going to put it on you, because you can do the most damage. Now, Cheren's Care, we get with that and bring it back, but it's fine. Minutes. We need to. We want to knock this out, but we can't. But we would like to have. We have got that. We've got that. Is that all we got? 9 cards. 2 bosses. Really? I've prized one. Okay. We've got no energy, it's got nothing else. We don't really need to search for anything, really. We can probably do with the V-Guard, maybe. Or Iono. Or I think maybe the V-Guard, maybe? Alright. We ain't got the Charizard either, so we can't do that. Alright, so we'll go for a treat. And we'll go for this. And we will Cheren's Care, the damage one. And we'll put another Box of Disasters onto the U. And we are going to do 200 and knock this out. Right. And we're not going to accelerate energies because we haven't got the Charizard, and we would have. So as you can see, we are picking them apart with... There's my Charizard. So now we can just go Charizard, energy, 250, wallop. So can they... I think they can one-hit this Charizard. That's alright. We have Pidgeot and we have a Bibarel. I can search for whatever I need. So at the minute, they can knock this out. If they do, it does 80 damage to that, which will actually do... Leave it with 240, I think it is. 240. Yeah, it will leave it with 240 HP. Thank you for knocking it out in one. Box of Disasters. Yeah. And I just lost an attacker, which is fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. Because now you've really stuck. I don't even need to Bibarel. I'll just go Charizard, Charizard, energy, retreat, Charizard. What? Oh. I've just realised. Oh dear. So I just used my retreat, didn't I? I did, and I can't use your ability. Okay. I think I misplayed there. I should have. Yeah, I just realised. So you've just retreat. Did you just do switch? Pass. Right. It's fine. You just killed yourself again. Right. Pidgeot. Sorry. Misplay. I totally thought he had more than that. So now, if they've got 4 prizes, it takes 4 energy less costs. And now it'll work. It bloody well should. Oh, I'm going to retreat. An attack. Yes, it's fine. And there you go. Alright, that was a really good game. You totally saw me misplay there. And that's it. GG's, mate. He was actually... if he'd won this match, he would have gone into Alakazam ranking as well. So I'm really, really sorry. God. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.